Good morning. It is my privilege to welcome you here. I somewhat had my wires crossed. I thought I was going to do a welcome as well as a tribute, so I'll just kind of do them both. I want to welcome you to this auspicious occasion. I've always wanted to say that. I always hear a speaker say, to this auspicious occasion. And this certainly is one of those. This is celebratory and momentous. We are celebrating Father's centennial and Mother's semi-sesquicentennial. And so we are honored to be able to do that, along with their 60th wedding anniversary. How beautiful. Their profound ongoing impact is still being felt around the world today. Helen Keller said that the most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They are felt with the heart, and their heart is everywhere, all over the world. That's exactly what Father has asked us to do when he charged us to live for the sake of others. That is our charge. My life has been tremendously enhanced by their presentation and glimpse of humanity and brotherhood at its best. That's why this time next Saturday, I will be on my way en route to Seoul, as many others will be, for the 2020 summit. As we honor Mother, yes, absolutely. I'm so excited about that. As we honor Mother on today, I remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson when he said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." And a trail she is leaving behind, and all of us are on that trail. Mother Teresa said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples." We see the ripples across the water. Father has shared his mantra, before you seek to master the universe, master self. Again, I say to you, welcome to this auspicious occasion.
Good morning. Oh, good morning. I could feel the Holy Spirit in this room when I entered into this sanctuary. And I could just feel it in that song. You know, I could feel the love, and I could feel the Holy Spirit in the video presentation, The Chosen. I don't know who in this room would not have been touched in their hearts by watching that video. I have a lot to say, but I can't say it in the short time that I have it. So I'm going to be a good preacher, a good speaker today, to honor this precious man and woman of God, a great centurion birthday celebration. But I look beyond that 100 years old, because Father is spirit now, and he has no birthdays. He lives on into infinity. And when he began those 100 years ago of his life, he began lowly as a farmer's boy. But look at where God has brought him to. The blessing, the holy marital blessings that brings so many of us together to understand family, to understand love, and to advocate being true parents. Amen.
Amen.
I came into the organization in 1997 in Los Angeles during the time I lived there. And I felt so very honored. My very first trip overseas was to Beijing, China, chosen for a Chinese, Russian, and American youth cultural exchange. And I looked upon that moment while I was there, and I began to just really fall in love with Reverend Moon, because I could see his heart, not just for his own nation of Korea, but for the whole world. And I began to think, I'm here with these young, beautiful young people from Russia, and how beautiful that was. I was blessed in the Holy Blessing in 2001. That was the infamous one. I mean, there were many, but that year, Archbishop Stallings, Archbishop Malingo, and we know the story and the history from that day. It was a very honorable day because I was able to stand right with Father and Mother and be right in every shot they took. Amen.
Right.
I needed to be sure I had that history. The testimonies could go on and on and on of these two people of God. The greatest humanitarian that the world has ever known. There's been no other. There is no other than Father Moon. There is no minister, no great ministerial speaker that we see, no great televangelist. None of them have done such a great work for all of humankind as Father has done. I went on to do so many projects with the young people, the RYS, the youth, the religious youth services. We did peace sports festivals. I mean, I could go on, and all the beauty that I was chosen to go and do. We have to be chosen to be a part of what we're doing, to advance the kingdom of heaven through Father Moon's vision. Not only through Father, but he's left this beautiful, beautiful Empress of God in position to continue to be a guiding light and a guiding force in the earth for all humankind. Every nation has been touched by this precious couple. Every child in the universe has that opportunity to be touched. Education, clothing. I remember Mother giving a boat not so very long into Senegal. I just cannot imagine the greatness that is yet to come, that is stored up, that Mother has for us. I believe there's still some surprises that this precious daughter of God has for us. And you are chosen in this room. And every nation is celebrating today. Every nation is celebrating their lives today. I'm so honored to be a part and to reach out and to bring others in. That has been very important to me. Before I ever knew Father, my life's key was living for the sake of others was paramount in God. And I thank God that I was able to partner with such beautiful lives to go forth and give love unto the people of God. Amen? Amen. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, each of you, for taking the time, I know that there are many of you that would love to come up here and share why Father and Mother Moon are special to you, how they impacted your lives. And I assure you that every Family Federation member here would love to do the same, is telling God the same thing as we reflect on how your lives were touched. It gives us great hope. You know, our Lord Jesus said, you know, that He was leaving behind for each of us to do the opportunity to do greater works, to do greater things. But so many of us think, oh no, only He can do it, only He can do it. But we see in the lives of Reverend and Mrs. Moon, they took His charge completely seriously. They know He's got their back 100%. You may have noticed as you came here today that we still have Christmas decorations up. What's the Christmas tree? What's with the Christmas tree? Christmas is over. But here at the Family Federation, we wanted to celebrate all the way from Jesus' birthday to God's Day, which is today, Heavenly Parents' Day, and our true parents' birthday. So now the Christmas decorations make sense, I hope. Yes. At this time, we have a really wonderful young person who's reading a letter. This letter was written by Mother Moon to Father Moon. It was read by her assistants at this past August's 7th anniversary of his passing. And